Love is an irresistible desire to be irresistibly desired. Never be bullied into silence. Never allow yourself to be made a victim. Accept no one's definition of your life. Define yourself. Freedom lies in being bold. If we couldn't laugh, we would all go insane. Education is the ability to listen to almost anything without losing your temper or your self-confidence. Half the world is composed of people who have something to say and can't, and the other half who have nothing to say and keep on saying it. Two roads diverged in the wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Happiness makes up in height for what it lacks in length. The rain to the wind said, "You push and I'll pelt." They so smote the garden bed that the flowers actually knelt, and lay lodged though not dead. I know how the flowers felt. In 3 words I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on. Forgive me my nonsense, as I also forgive the nonsense of those who think they talk sense. Don't ever take offense down until you know why it was put up. A diplomat is a man who always remembers a woman's birthday but never remembers her age. There are 2 kinds of teachers, the kind that fill you with so much quail shot that you can't move, and the kind that just gives you a little prod behind and you jump to the skies. Dancing is a vertical expression of a horizontal desire. Poetry is when an emotion has found its thought and the thought has found words. A mother takes 20 years to make a man of her boy, and another woman makes a fool of him in 20 minutes. The reason why worry kills more people than work is that more people worry than work. How many things would you attempt if you knew you could not fail? The world is full of willing people, some willing to work, the rest willing to let them. The brain is a wonderful organ. It starts working the moment you get up in the morning and does not stop until you get into the office. I believe in teaching, but I don't believe in going to school. Unless you are educated in metaphor, you are not safe to be let loose in the world. By faithfully working 8 hours a day, you may eventually get to be boss and work 12 hours a day. A person will sometimes devote all his life to the development of one part of his body, the wishbone. Home is the place where, when you have to go there, they have to take you in. Families break up when they get hints you don't intend and miss hints that you do. A poem begins as a lump in the throat, a sense of wrong, a homesickness, a lovesickness. These woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. Life must be kept up at a great rate in order to absorb any considerable amount of learning. Nobody was ever meant to remember or invent what he did with every cent. You've got to love what's lovable and hate what's hateable. It takes brains to see the difference. Education doesn't change life much, it just lifts trouble to a higher plane of regard. The worst disease which can afflict executives and their work is not, as popularly supposed, alcoholism. It's egotism. Being the boss anywhere is lonely. Being a female boss in a world of mostly men is especially so.